Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a terrific weekend. In today's episode, I'm going to share one quote with you guys. Believe in your own potential. You are capable of great transformations. You have become so many different versions of yourself over the years, and there is still so much more for you to discover about yourself. Do not give up on you. Let your dreams shift and change. Let your ambitions rise and fall. But don't stop believing in your capacity for growth. It is not time for you to whittle your desires down to regrets. Experiment, shift, pivot, be flexible in your identity. This world can be very difficult, but please don't be your own biggest barrier. Do not be the person who tells you that you cannot do it, or it's too late, or you're too old. You can do it. It's not too late. And age does not tell you what's possible for you. Wherever you are now, you can be in a totally different place a month, a year from now. So much can change when you stay open, when you stay hopeful. Stop resisting life and the changes it wants from you. Let life take you on the tide for a while. See where you go. See all that is available for you when you're open to a transformation. This quote was written by Jamie Veron. I hope I'm saying the last name right. The reason why I love this quote is because it serves as such a good reminder that your age does not determine what you can and cannot do. For example, when I was growing up, I was told that your 20s is the time to get your education. After you get married and have kids, there's no chance of that, you know? And now when I look at that, I'm just like, no, that is so untrue because there's so many people out there who have full-on families that are going back to school or are completing the degree that they didn't get to complete. I remember reading an article about this 90-year-old woman. I think she was from Texas. I'm not 100% sure, but she was 90 years old and she went back to school to get her master's. So that right there just goes to show you that you're not late, you're not old. As long as you have your health and you're living and breathing, you've got time. You've got time to do the things that you want to do. Maybe not a lot of time because life is so short and it's going by so fast. But right now, right here, you have the time so you can make that choice. Even with kids and marriage, I used to hear that like you should get married in your 20s or you should be married by a certain age, especially before your 30s, because after that, no one is going to want to get married to you. And then say goodbye to having kids because it's difficult to have kids in your 30s, or there's a higher chance of having a child with a disability, stuff like that. And when I look around, I'm seeing women get married for the first time in their mid to late 30s. Some of them are having their first child in their 40s. So it's possible. The things that you want to do, they're possible. And age should not prevent you from doing any of those things. As long as you've got your health, you're good to go. I do want to say that, and this is my opinion, that if you are in your 60s, it might be a little late for you to have kids. And even if I've read an article where a 60-year-old woman gave birth to a child, a healthy child, right? I think about it logically. I'm thinking like, okay, if I was in my 60s and I didn't have any kids and I wanted to have a kid, I probably wouldn't want to bring a child into this world at that age because if you were to look at the global lifespan of a human, it's 73 years. So would I really want to bring a child into this world knowing that there's a high chance of me not being around to raise it? So that's just how I see it. Like, I believe that every child should have their parents, for a good 18 years of their life. The first 18 years is really, really important. And every child should have their parents because after that, you can fend for yourself. You can get a job, you're driving, you can go to school, all those things. You can do that on your own. You don't need your parents there. But having their support would mean the world, right? And it would be really nice to have them around for that. But I'm saying, like, if you're in your 60s and you want to have a kid, I personally wouldn't want to bring a child into the world at that age because I'm just thinking about, okay, what if I were to drop dead at 70? I had a kid at 60, dropped dead at 70, and now my 10-year-old is on its own. Maybe they don't have family that they can go to or whatever. We don't know what life is going to look like in another 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So I'm just thinking about it from that perspective. There's nothing wrong if someone wants to have a child in their 60s. That's their journey. That's their needs and wants. But I personally feel like for me, it would be late to have a child at that age. So that's just my belief. So I'm going to leave it at that. Please enjoy the rest of your week. Stay hydrated, have fun, be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.